Hello everyone, this is Gitika Chawla from USPC Jain Public School and today we'll start question number 6 of exercise 11.4 of chapter 11 perimeter and area of class 7. Here in question number 6, two crossroads, each of width 10 meter, cut at right angles through the center of the rectangle. Park of length 700 meter and breadth 300 meter and parallel to its sides. Find the area of the two roads here. Also find the area of the park excluding crossroads. Give the answer in hectares. So what is given in this statement here? That we are having two crossroads. See, these are the two crossroads and we have given them name as PQRS and here EFGH. These are two crossroads here. Each of width 10 meter means these roads are of width here 10 meter. It is given means PQ, EH, SR, FG are of 10 meter length. Cut at right angles through the center of a rectangular park, and it is given that this one park is also of a rectangular shape. Means this one park is here A, B, C, D. It is a rectangular park here. So here the rectangular park of length 700 meter means here it is given that the length of the rectangular park it is 700 meter means we can say AB or we can say DC, both are of 700 meter, and the breadth is here 300 meter means this one breadth AD and BC both are of 300 meter and parallel to its sides. See, means to say here that this one road is parallel to these two sides and this one road is parallel to these two sides. Here it is given. Fine. Find the area of the roads. What we have to find out? We have to find out the area of both the roads. Means we have to find out the area of PQRS and EFGH. Fine. Means we have to find out the area of the shaded blue portion here. Also find the area of the park excluding crossroads. See, as this is a rectangular park, so what we have to find out? We have to find out the area of the park excluding these roads. Means to say we will find out the area of the park without these two roads here. So give the answer in hectares, and after that what we'll do? We will convert our answer in hectares. So see, first of all what we'll do here? We'll write what is given to you here as PQ. So how I am assuming here, I am writing all here as PQ is given as 10 meter. This one is 10 meter and this PS. What is PS here? This one PS, because this one road is parallel this one, these two lines here. This one PS is here 300 meter and EH. What is EH here? Is E and H. Again, as we know that the width of the road is here 10 meter, so it is here 10 meter. And same here EF. What is EF? E and F. These are again this one road is parallel to these two lines and this one road is here of length 700 meter. So it is here EF is also 700 meter. Then KL. This one is KL. This one representing KL. The width of the road again it is 10 meter. And then KN again it is here 10 meter. Fine. So first of all what we'll do? We will find out the area of the roads, because the very first one point is here that we have to find out the area of the roads. So how to find out? As we can see here that this one PQR is representing a rectangular road and again here EFG is representing a rectangular road. So we will find out the area of these roads by using the rectangles areas formula here. And after you can see here that when you're going to find out this one rectangles, this one we can say that rectangular shape of road here is area. So this one portion is included here, but again we'll find out the area of this one road EFGH and this one portion is again there. So as we are using this one area two times, so what we'll do here? We will subtract this one area of KL MN, this one area from both the areas. Fine. What we'll do here? We'll find out area of this one road, then plus this one road, then subtract the area of KLMN, and then we'll get of the area of the roads here. So see how to start. So area of road is equals to area of PQRS mean this one road, then area of EFGH mean this one road, minus area of KLMN mean this one road here. Fine. So when you find out the area of PQRS means what we'll use here? We'll use here length as we can use here PS and width we can use PQ or SR. That is up to you that which one you want to write here. Fine. That is here 300, because here this one length is 300 multiply width is 10. So 300 multiply 10 here. Then area of EFGH. So in EFGH we can use here length as we can use EF and width we can use here EH. So here 700 into 10. And when we are going to find out the area of KLMN, so what we'll do, as the length is also 10 and breadth is also 10, so 10 multiply 10. So on multiplying these brackets, what we got here, it is 3000 plus 7000 minus 100. And on simplification, we got here 9900, or we can say 9900 meters here. And this is the area of the roads here. So after that, what is saying here, also find the area of the park excluding the crossroads. Means now what we'll do here, now I will find out the area of the park including road and will subtract from it the area of the roads. So let's start now. So as we know that they're also asking to that we have to convert the answer in hectares. So in this part, first of all, we'll convert the area of road in hectares. As we know that 1 meter square equals to 1 by 10,000 hectare. So put here the value that on meter square we can put here 9900. So 9900 divided by 10,000, and on dividing it we got here 0.99 hectares. Fine. So after that, again we'll do the area of the park excluding the crossroads. So what we'll do here, area of the park which is including the roads minus area of the roads only. So area of the park including roads means we can use a AB into AD. We can use here AB as length and AD as breadth we can use. So on multiplying, we will do what we'll do, we will multiply 700 because AB is here 700 it is given, and we can use AD as here 300 because it is given here. Fine. Because here the length of the rectangular park is 700 meter and breadth is 300 meter. So we'll use these values here first, and then area of the roads as we have already find out. So on multiplying this, we got here that we can see how much we got here. We got here 2,10,000, that is the area of the park including roads minus 9,900. So on subtracting, what we got here, 2,100 meters square, that is the area of the park excluding the crossroads. Fine. And after that, again what we'll do, we will convert them into hectares. Again we know that if 1 meter square equals to 1 by 10,000 hectares, so we'll multiply this one with by 1 by 10,000 hectares, and at the end we got here 20.01 hectare, that is the area of the park excluding the crossroads. Fine, in hectares. So in this way you can simplify the next question number 7. You can do it yourself.